Every winter during February, Ottawa is home to Winterlude, the Winter Festival. There's skating on the Ottawa River, people eat beaver tails, there's a magnificent ice sculptures. It's great, it lasts 3 weekends, and it's welcomed millions of tourists over the years to Ottawa. But I think we can have millions of tourists every year. There's a way that we can take this winter festival in Ottawa to new heights, create an economic boom that local businesses have never seen, and even turn the cold and icy Winterlude into a loud, electric, international tourist attraction. Introducing the Trucker Convoy Winter Festival. Now, I know some of you may have some animosity towards the Trucker Convoy that happened in Ottawa last year, but as professionals who have a goal to maximize the popularity and financial success of Ottawa tourism, you must admit the Trucker Convoy was one of the coolest and most popular things that has ever happened in Ottawa, especially in recent history. Thousands of vehicles from across the country. Do we even have a head count of how many Canadians came in and out of Ottawa during those 3 weeks? It made international news. Canada was in the spotlight. It inspired other protests around the world. We were seen as a leader internationally. And I know some of you may disagree that this event was positive. However, I'm hoping you can put your politics aside and see these 3 clear reasons why the Trucker Convoy Winter Festival is really a no-brainer for the City of Ottawa and the country of Canada. Reason number 1 is international tourists. We would be capitalizing on the international attention that the Trucker Convoy received to the benefit of the local Ottawa economy and Canada as a whole. Even if you didn't like the horns, you didn't like the hot tubs, you didn't like the line of trucks, people will travel internationally to come to Ottawa to experience what the Trucker Convoy was like, because it was, whether you like it or not, a historic moment that the world recognized. Why not take advantage of that? I was someone who attended the Trucker Convoy 14 of the 21 days that it lasted, and it really had a festive atmosphere. It reminded me of the street festival Pride in Toronto. Streets are closed off, lots of people around, lots of events, food and drink, people hugging one another and hugging one another to really, despite the cold weather. It was to celebrate something bigger than that. It was to celebrate Canada. It was to celebrate freedom. And there would still be the ice skating, there would still be the beaver tails and the ice sculptures, but now there would be a line of trucks on Wellington Street. There would be a bouncy castle for kids, there would be a hot tub in the middle of the winter, and international tourists would come to experience this because these are attractions that you can't experience anywhere else in the world. Reason number 2 is obvious and undeniable. It will create a massive boom to the local economy, hotels, restaurants, everything else in between. How do I know? Well, if you didn't notice, there were many local supporters and national supporters of the Trucker Convoy. There would be people coming from across Canada to experience it again or experience it for the first time. That is the question. What is the Trucker Convoy like? What was it like during those magical 3 weeks in 2022? That question alone, if used in the marketing, would draw so much tourism just in Canada itself. And as I mentioned, it's going to attract international tourists as well. So quite frankly, if you do not rebrand this festival to be the Trucker Convoy Winter Festival, you are denying a massive economic opportunity for local businesses in Ottawa and Canada as a whole. Reason number 3 is a big one. Cultural significance. What is the substance to Winterlude? Winter? We can still have the ice sculptures, we can still have the ice skating, we can still have the beaver tails, we can still have all of that. But by rebranding it as the Trucker Convoy Winter Festival, we add so much cultural significance to this annual festival in Ottawa, and significance that is related to the core identity of what Canada is. Freedom, respecting one another and our differences. This is a huge opportunity for the sitting federal government to really lead by example and bring the country together. Because Mr. Trudeau, let's face it, you talk a lot about unity. You talk a lot about trying to bring people together. This is an opportunity to actually do that. This would bridge the gap and heal the country of Canada and the very disgusting division that we have been experiencing for the past 3 years, this is a huge opportunity to get everyone appreciating Justin Trudeau in making this decision, along with everybody in the city of Ottawa. Because during the Trucker Convoy, there were people from all different backgrounds, communist countries. They came to Canada to be free. And that's why they came to the Trucker Convoy, to try and ensure that freedom stays and remains here in this beautiful country of Canada. And that is something that this current administration, any administration of Canada, should want to celebrate and embrace. Justin Trudeau, if you're watching this, please take advantage of this. Heal the nation. Bring us together and celebrate and embrace the Trucker Convoy. Embrace what you may think is a mistake, and embrace it. And let's turn it into something culturally significant so we can celebrate Canada despite the cold weather. The Trucker Convoy Winter Festival, celebrating the love of thy neighbor, the love of thy nation, and the love of freedom. To be able to do it in the middle of winter, right on Parliament Hill, the city's capital. If you have any questions about my proposal, or if you're a local Ottawa business and you are interested, please email me at this email below, gregwycliffe@protonmail.com, and we're going to see if we can make this happen for the city of Ottawa, of course with the approval of the city of Ottawa and everyone involved. We're going to talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.